The little kite's colorful journey in a breezy meadow where wildflowers bloomed and bees buzzed, there lived a tiny kite named Flutter. Flutter was small, with a bright yellow tail and a blue diamond shape that sparkled in the sun, and she loved tugging at her string, watching rabbits hop and clouds drift above. But Flutter had a big dream. She wanted to soar high across the meadow to find new friends and share her colorful dance. One windy morning, a cheerful gust named Breezy swooped by and said, "Hello, Flutter. Why do you flutter so happily today?" Flutter twirled and replied, "I want to fly and make friends." Breezy puffed and said, "I'll lift you. Let's go." Flutter's tail twinkled as Breezy pulled her string and flew her to a shady grove where a little sparrow named Chirp perched on a branch, and Chirp tweeted, "Hi, Kite. Why are you here?" Flutter spun, "I'm soaring to find friends. Want to come?" Chirp flapped her wings, saying, "I'm shy in big skies," but Flutter smiled, "Fly by my colors. You're safe," and Chirp soared beside her. Breezy carried them to a sparkly stream where a tiny frog named Splash hopped on a rock, and Splash croaked, "Hello, Flutter. What's that bright thing?" Flutter swayed, "It's me. I'm finding friends. Join us." Splash blinked, saying, "I'm scared to hop far," but Flutter winked, "Bounce under my tail. I'll guide you," and Splash hopped along. Next, Breezy blew them to a sunny field where a small ladybug named Dot crawled on a daisy, and Dot buzzed, "Hi, Flutter. Why are you flying?" Flutter rocked, "I'm on a quest for friends. Come with us." Dot tilted her shell, saying, "I'm slow and small," but Flutter nodded, "Ride on my tail. You're perfect," and Dot climbed aboard. Breezy whisked them to a grassy hill where a baby bunny named Hoppy nibbled clover, and Hoppy said, "Hello, Flutter. What's that colorful kite?" Flutter twinkled, "It's me. I'm making friends. Want to hop?" Hoppy hid her ears, saying, "I'm nervous in open fields," but Flutter smiled, "Run under my dance. We're a team," and Hoppy bounced beside Flutter, Chirp, Splash, and Dot. Flutter felt braver and said, "I want to fly for everyone." Breezy whispered, "Soar high and shine." Flutter climbed high, her blue and yellow colors weaving a dazzling dance across the sky, and Chirp, Splash, Dot, and Hoppy clapped, cheering, "Your dance is beautiful." Children playing in the meadow saw Flutter's colors and gasped, and a girl named Mia pointed, shouting, "Look, a kite with friends." The children asked, "Who's flying?" And Flutter swooped low, saying, "I'm Flutter. I'm dancing for friends. Want to see?" The children nodded, asking, "Can we run with you?" Flutter twinkled, "Yes. Hold my string and run." Mia and her friends ran, pulling Flutter's string, giggling as Chirp flew, Splash hopped, Dot rode, and Hoppy bounced, and Mia said, "You're so brave, Flutter." Flutter's tail glowed as the sky turned pink with sunset, and Breezy said, "Flutter, it's time to rest." Flutter looked at the grove, stream, field, hill, and meadow, saying, "I flew so far and made so many friends." Breezy hugged her softly, saying, "You're a tiny star." Flutter turned to her friends, asking, "Will you visit my dance?" And Chirp, Splash, Dot, and Hoppy nodded, cheering, "Yes." Mia waved, saying, "We'll fly you, Flutter." Breezy guided Flutter back to her spot in the meadow, and her friends followed to say goodbye. Flutter settled gently, feeling proud, saying, "I danced through the sky." Chirp tweeted, "You made us brave." Splash croaked, "And happy." Dot buzzed, "And fast." Hoppy hopped, "And safe." Flutter's heart felt full as she said, "You're all my colors." That night, Flutter rested, dreaming of breezes, and the next day, Chirp, Splash, Dot, Hoppy, and the children visited, running with her string. The meadow sparkled with laughter, and Flutter's yellow tail shone, knowing her colorful journey had made everyone smile.